kids. I mean, the kids. Those kids that look up to you, they'd just be shattered.
Alright, well, I see the first person who needs to die.
Ooh, bacon.
Finally have worked up the courage to go ahead and start The Boys. I have been wanting to watch it for a while, but I needed to be in the right mental space because I knew that it's another one of those shows where really horrible things happen to people who don't deserve it, and the perpetrators of said horrible things tend to take a while to get their comeuppance, if it ever comes. You know what I mean? Which I'm not even sure it ever will.
Maybe don't get your hopes up.
So I had to be in the right mood for it. But I have heard it's very good, you know, in terms of the acting and the production values and everything else. So I'm curious to see what it'll be like. I know that a lot of you have probably been wondering when I would finally introduce something new to the channel. It's just been a lot of stuff going on. A lot of that stuff is still going on. So I just said, you know, you can sit around waiting, trying to get past all of these things before you do something, or you can just go ahead and do it. I mean, so here we are. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start The Boys on Amazon Prime, season 1, episode 1, which I believe is called The Name of the Game. And yep, I'm about as ready, I guess, as I'm ever gonna be. Let's see what this is about. Whew. Wow, that's a lot of warnings. Adult content and everything else. This is fun. I'm guessing this is a promotional video that starts it out. Vault Studios. You can't kill what you can't see.
Yo, I am so psyched for Invisible Force 2.
That's an interesting idea. So they have movies about superheroes in a world in which superheroes actually exist. I always wondered whether people would still watch movies about superheroes in a world in which superheroes actually existed. Real life crime. Holy shit. Well, that's pretty cool. Jesus Christ. How fast were they going?
Ludicrous speed!
I love how the name of the armored car company is just American. Oh my god. I can hear Jill Barrett now complaining about her pumps or whatever, because she's got that thing where she's got the high heel pump things. For the record, Jill, I'm right there with you. It's the dumbest thing ever.
You boys okay?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Can I get a selfie?
Of course you can.
This guy's a good actor. I can already tell he's a good actor because you could see in his non-verbal emoting that he really fucking hates this part of his job. Is this Sony product placement? Oh, way to upsell, buddy. Way to upsell.
It costs a little bit more, but the carbon's way more conductive.
That's complete bullshit, by the way. I mean, well, not complete bullshit, but the difference that sort of thing makes in a cable is pretty much negligible.
Hey, Gary.
But he's good at upselling.
Later, kid.
Okay.
Wow, nebbish.
In like 30 minutes, like a solid 45.
I'd like to make an appointment.
See, now, this right here gets to the problem with trailers. I already know what happens, you know, what the inciting incident is, and it would have had a lot more impact if I didn't know. I'm sure it's still gonna affect me anyway, because even what I saw just in the trailer, that was one of the reasons why it took me so damn long to actually start the series. I mean, seeing horrible things like that happen to people. Also, I'm not fond of the idea of the fridging of this character. I mean, we literally don't even get to know her before bullshit happens, you know what I mean? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Staring up at that dumb Billy Joel.
Fuck's sakes.
When you ever besmirch Billy.
Well, that's somewhat accurate. Because honestly, if something was moving fast enough to do that to her, it should have killed him too, even though he wasn't hit. Oh my god, that's just horrific.
I can't stop. 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 Robin? Robin?
The only consolation is that she wouldn't have felt anything. And I assume it was an accident that the super speed guy didn't intend to kill this man's girlfriend. But yeah, I like the idea of a superhero having to work out. she It's like one of those Hollywood parents. What do they call those people? You know, the parents of like movie stars. Okay, I already know this is gonna be Bae for me. I really loved her, and for her brief little role anyway in Jessica Jones. By the way, she did a good
You should
performance.
turn away from the camera and you should close your eyes or else I'll blind you.
I hope the person listens. So she's like this universe's version of Havoc.
I am so sorry. Are you alright? I was born super abled.
Super abled. I like that. What year is it?
They always asked me what my wish was, and I always said to save the world.
That's what you should want if you have power like that. So she's either full of shit or she's like that character who's gonna be like the super sweet, innocent character who the universe just fucks so hard that it's not even funny.
Yeah.
Is that Simon Pegg? Didn't know he was gonna be in this.
You see how many people came?
Dude, shut up.
Spread.
Shut up, bro. I get it. This is how you deal with your grief, but you need to be quiet.
Oh, jeez, maybe there's a movie on.
No, keep it.
No, we can
Keep it.
Honestly, yeah, because it's important. It would be important for me anyway to see if someone seemed like they had genuine remorse after something like that.
Stepped in the middle of the street.
Not in the middle of the street, but she
was a half
was.
step off the fucking
She
curb.
was off the
Now, come
curb.
on.
You see the lady standing over his shoulder, staring at him like a hawk. So I'm guessing that some of it is like, look, this is what you have to say. Which is weird because, I mean, what do these guys have to control superheroes?
Thought wants to do the right thing. Offer you $45,000 in restitution.
What? Dude, a wrongful death suit would typically be millions, not 45 grand.
I signed this, and I can't talk about it. I have to pretend like it didn't happen, like I wasn't holding Robin's arms in my hands.
We're just trying to help.
No, you're not. You're not even giving him 1 year's worth of her replacement income, which is usually how they calculate that type of shit.
Nobody can look me in the fucking eye and say, I'm sorry.
Honestly, that's what most people really even want. Oh yeah, here we go, Nebbish. Finding it. Oh shit, it was all just in his head. Don't sign it though. It'd be a great twist if he turns out to be super and just like goes crazy on these people.
Think about it.
Of course you can think about it. You can always think about it. He's gonna tell you that the offer might not be.
Options at all, just
Oh, he didn't play hard. Usually they would in that situation. They tell him, you know, we leave today. This offer might not be on the table when we come back. Oh, if parts of me keep disappearing, it's because I'm trying out like a software hack kind of thing to make myself have like sort of like a fake green screen.
You suppress right now.
Oh geez, shut up, lady. Do you care about your daughter at all?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, she's hungry. Come on,
Don't
she's
worry,
tiny
get
for
the
Christ's
job.
sakes. I wonder what all of her powers are. And the whole thing she did in her audition, I wonder how that even works. It looked like some sort of electromagnetic disturbance type thing. Like she really did make me think of Havoc, basically. Like she absorbs solar energy and releases it somehow.
Yes, this is she.
She answers the phone the way I did. I was like, this is he.
I got it.
Wait, be careful, sweetie. You're a super. How do I know your vocal cords don't blow up people and you scream real loud?
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's a weird connection. I don't know what that was actually.
Try to play it cool. So here's the thing: when you, as you guys know, I dabble in writing and everything myself, and so narrative structure is something that's usually readily apparent to me. So I find it fascinating who we're following to get into the story.
Huey, come sit with me.
Dad, I'm right.
Oh, it's his father. Okay. I know what he's going to tell him. And I get it. This would be a tough situation. You're not just going up against the power of a corporation. You're going up against the power of gods who could end you with half-effort wave of the arm.
Sign this.
What?
45 grand is not a lot of money. I mean, it is, but it's not a lot of money for the death of somebody.
Be realistic. There's no case. She was in the street. Be like if a bus hit.
He is right about that, though. Like, if a bus had hit her where she was, you still would have really no
Don't have
case.
to fight. You never have.
Is this Simon Pegg? He's doing such a good job right now if it is, that I'm not sure it's really him. Holy shit. That dude, if this is Simon Pegg, honestly, just confirming the fact that he's one of the greatest actors of his generation, which is surprising considering how he started. Yeah, that's definitely Simon Pegg. Shareholders presentation. Poor girl. She's another great actress, the person playing the talent operations person. I love her like homemade costume. They did a really good job making it look like something someone would have made at home with decent talent, but not like a ton of money.
Our net income is up 14%.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Corporatizing heroics. Is this their CEO or just a mouthpiece? Good music design.
A world without crime. That's within our reach.
I was about to say, we saw a crime earlier.
200 plus superheroes in the Vought family.
200 plus in just one company. How many heroes, how many supers are there in the world? Because that's a significant number.
Your audition? It was modest, it was humble, really fucking smart choice.
I meant it.
Yeah, that's why we love you.
Oh man. Universe is gonna hurt her bad, isn't it?
The 7.
Okay. Dude, I know this guy that's playing Homelander is gonna be someone I'm gonna love to hate, because that actor is making some brilliant choices. Brilliant choices.
Lord of the 7 Seas, the deep.
Is he really Lord of the Seven Seas? Like, is he like an actual king of an underwater kingdom, like Aquaman or something?
My good friend, the lamplighter, has retired.
Ah, that's why they were holding auditions. What happens when they retire? He's Doctor Strange. He's like a combination of Doctor Strange and like the Spectre and stuff. It's neat seeing who they're parodying with each individual. It's such a strange idea, like superheroes having freaking jitters and stage fright. Like, what happens if she like completely, like, I don't know, like goes into, has like a panic attack or something? Is everyone here dead? So are the intimidation tactics about to start? Oh no, just reminders. Seriously, even if they don't want him to do it publicly, the guy should still at least go to him privately and tell him he's sorry. That's really all this guy wants. He just wants to hear that someone gave, that the guy gave a fuck about what he did. No, he's having a panic attack. Panic attacks suck, by the way.
That's an understatement.
So it's like their equivalent of like the Hall of Justice or Avengers Tower.
Wow. That's his, isn't it?
Homelanders, yeah. But you'll have your own soon.
So is Homelander like their leader?
Give it a test drive. Come on.
Is he trying to get her killed? Because I already know Homelander's got like fucking mental problems. Is he gonna be okay with someone sitting in his chair?
My first day, I felt like a fraud.
Imposter syndrome.
Everybody feels that way.
Thank you.
Is he? What? He's giving me creepy vibes. Like, I don't like the fact that she's here alone with him. I don't know why, but it's bugging me.
I actually had a poster of you.
Really?
Oh
yeah,
no.
Yeah, kind of.
This camera work is also bugging me. Yeah, I was about to say something bad's about to happen.
I'm not talking about sex. Just a little bit of pole smoking.
Oh, I was about to say that is the type of sex, my friend.
You want to be in the 7.
Oh, fuck you, bro.
Excuse me?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What can she do? I really want to. I want to understand her powers. Don't let him get close to you, because I don't know what his powers are either.
Just think of all those kids. I mean, the kids. Those kids that look up to you. They'd just be shattered.
All right. Well, I see the first person who needs to die. Oh, that. So, what are we, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes into the show? And we already have a character got fridged and a woman just got raped. So, this is off to a really lovely start.
You interested in a nanny cam?
I have a feeling you're about to start getting pressure. I never thought about it before. Carl Urban looks like he could be related to, oh, why can't I think of his name right now? Gollum.
Name's Butcher. Billy Butcher.
Alright, so I don't know what they're playing at right now, but they even gave him the classic Stan Lee style comic book hero name, where the double alliteration, and also, like, you know, DC used that sometimes too, like Billy Batson, for instance.
Look, there might be the odd mention of it now and again, like with Robin, but there's a fuck sight more that happens that just gets swept right under the rug. Why?
Why do you think, dude?
Ain't it obvious? Movie tickets, merchandising.
Oh man, the tearing. this was clearly not intended to be watched on a computer, which is weird because it's on a streaming
People love
service.
that cozy feeling that Super's given. Some golden cunt to swoop out the sky, save the day.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that's wrong. That's true. I mean, who wouldn't want to live in a world where Superman existed and you knew there was like a literal fucking god who was out there who gave a fuck about you? I think it's interesting that they were having this entire conversation while literally standing in the middle of the street, which is what A-Train claimed was going on with Robin.
Huey! Huey!
Yeah, Uncle Donald?
What have you got to lose?
Oh dear.
Did you really just say that?
So that's a question you never want to hear if you're a character in a story. Anyway, right? It's right up there with what's the worst that could happen.
Harry!
You know this is fucking police brutality, man. You know what they'll do to me? They catch me letting you in.
Did you just say you were police?
Yeah, you know, cop-fed, all saying the twats like that.
This guy's completely full of shit is what he is. I was about to say, why does it sound like either a strip club or a sex party?
Off the floor and try to blend in.
Here's the thing, though. They're, like, just walking around having this, like, conversation and shit while surrounded by supers? I'm confused. This seems like the least likely place you'd want to have this conversation.
You hear something crazy? I ran so fast through this bitch that I swallowed one of her molars.
You're laughing.
Okay. Well, no more sympathy for, even remote sympathy for A-Train. He clearly doesn't give a fuck.
So what are you gonna do about it?
What can you do? I feel so sorry for her. The word's gonna get out. That's not gonna be the last time you're gonna have to do that, and it's not gonna be the last person you're gonna have to do it with. I get a feeling she already knows. I wonder if she went through the same thing.
Clean yourself up. Never let them see you like this. This isn't your goddamn pervert.
How did she know he was there?
Homelander's the exception. As a saint.
Trailers, man. Can you imagine how how out of left field it would have seemed, or it would have felt if we had seen what Homelander was really like without knowing already because of their trailers? Because they all think he's great. Even these guys think he's great. Fucking trailers.
Why couldn't he stop? I mean, what was in that bag?
I was wondering about that too, because that didn't seem like he was stopping a crime.
Get a warrant. Why do you even need me?
Look where you're having this conversation, Huey.
Do you know who my favorite musician is? James Taylor, number 3 Billy Joel. They don't infiltrate.
Nah, Billy Joel would do it.
A very drunk Billy Joel!
I would think, judging by what we've seen of Starlight, that her powers would enable her to sense a bug.
Who are you proposing?
Nubian prince.
Black Panther?
But not too militant.
Not too... Oh my god. She's a shark. She even chose this outfit specifically to distract him so he's not thinking properly.
How much?
300 million a year.
That's a sizable amount of money, even for a city.
200 million for Nubian Prince. I can sell that.
I'm sorry, Steve, I can't do it. We've got Atlanta waiting in the wings.
Another predominantly black city. Jesus Christ.
I happen to know about Compound V.
Oh, this is a mistake.
I have a feeling that was something you probably shouldn't have tried to use as a as leverage.
I can make sure that that stays a rumor because I'm a friend.
I'm sorry, Steve, I don't know what you're talking about. Everything's great.
Nah.
Just how we dreamed.
I mean, what a kick in the teeth, right? To see, like, even someone with the powers of a literal god can't stop herself from going through this kind of shit that women have to put up with all the time.
I was just having a bad day.
You're having a bad week, sweetie.
I thought I was strong. You know, like made of steel. A fighter. Then I was faced with this horrible situation with this asshole. I didn't fight. Turns out I'm not who I thought I was.
That's a hard thing.
I didn't mean to just dump all of that.
No,
onto
it's
you.
totally fine that you dumped.
A little tiny bit of comic relief after that moment. That's good.
I could help a lot of people.
Okay, so I guess she really is the real deal. which means the universe is gonna hurt her.
She would just charge headfirst into the middle of the rink. And she wasn't good. She fell a lot, but she was never scared.
And I'm helping each other here. That's interesting.
And she always used to say, just because you fall on your ass doesn't mean you have to stay there.
Words of wisdom.
So you fell on your ass. That's not who you are.
I'm gonna fight.
Good for you, sweetie.
I'm gonna take that son of a bitch's head clean off his body.
Okay, wow.
Won't you go to prison? What do they do with supers that need to be taken down in this world? I mean, I guess they have tons more, so they could probably do a whole, like, team-up kind of thing.
Okay, man. I'm in.
How did he know is this the same place? It's not the same place, so how did he... I'm confused. I think there was a scene missing.
I got your message. And 45K, it's just...
No, ask for more.
Life-changing.
Just still ask for more.
I need an apology from A-Train.
Hugh, I'm telling you, the answer is going to be no.
And now they're playing hard. They're playing hardball. They want you to think they're not going to go for it. There's some interesting imagery going on here.
Don't want to be late to your first official meeting.
So he is the leader.
Beginning to wonder if you'd even show up. I mean, all that pressure, it's a lot for anyone to swallow.
You piece of shit.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
It wasn't that much.
And I'm not going anywhere.
Copyright infringement is costing Vought 1.2 billion per year. That's money out of our pocket.
What the fuck?
I got what, 4 points each?
The fuck? You got 4 points?
That's why people don't want you talking about
Starlight,
salary.
I think. Now, what I do want to hear is who you saved this week. Huh?
Yeah, seriously, this would have been a major twist to find out that this dude was fucking evil. Because so far he seems like he seems like he's like Starlight.
Do you have a dog?
No.
He lives in his fucking car, bro.
Plant the bug underneath the table. That's that.
That's that? That was a lot.
This is like that scene in The Matrix. Now, you could take the fucking red pill, alright? Spend the rest of your life jacking off, crying into your chai tea, green latte, what the fuck. Or you could take the blue pill. Was it the red pill?
The red pill's the one that wakes you up, bro. Carl Urban's hilarious. There's a lot of interesting choices in this. Musically, performance-wise, it's just a lot of good stuff. And really clever use of, at least I'm assuming this is green screen. Or not green screen, but like CG for the buildings here. Good use. They reserve their special effects budget for things that really matter. How funny would it be if that fucking coin sets off the metal detector or something right when he walks through? Why do they need this much security in a place that's got a shit ton of superheroes in it?
Sir, could you empty your pockets, please?
Just empty your pockets, bro. Okay, so typically you would put that sort of thing through an X-ray if you were running a properly run security checkpoint.
Thank you.
You wouldn't just do like a cursory external examination of it. Fuck, he's sitting here all by himself. He could just plant the bug now. I like that. That's clever. That's clever. Like they're watching you. Yep, too late. Waited too long. Wait, did he actually come to this meeting covered in blood, or is that just his imagination?
Hey, dude, are you okay?
Oh, okay, this must be his imagination. Another panic attack. I've had panic attacks. They never came with visual hallucinations.
I appreciate the apology.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, bro. For fuck's sakes. Wait, that's interesting. I didn't expect their bathrooms to be unisex. I don't know why, but I just didn't expect that. Just hurry up and do it. Get it before she notices it. The music is just making me, I don't know, this whole wah thing is making me laugh. Oh shit. What's his face? Yeah, I just thought about that.
What the fuck?
Really should have put that a little further in there.
What are we doing here?
Well, you gotta go to work, don't you?
He's got a taste. He got a taste for it now. I wonder how long it'll be before he realizes this guy is not part of any government agency whatsoever. More great non-verbal emoting.
You ever see an asshole tear up 45K?
Huey. You're a good lad.
Yep. Time to tie up this loose end.
Miss Stillwell, I wasn't sure you'd call.
This fucking chafes, but I'm willing to come down to 230 million for Nubian Prince.
230? I would have thought she would have gone down to 250, not lower.
Some compound fee. We all know how rumors spread, so I'd appreciate your discretion.
Of course. Yeah, my word.
Thank you. Have a safe flight home.
Allowing superheroes into national defense? We'd basically be privatizing war.
Wait, isn't war already kind of privatized? I mean, it's all contractors. Not the military part, but like the hardware and everything's all done by contract work. Okay, something's about to happen. Ah, okay, Mr. Invisible
Sorry,
guy.
we're closing up.
You think I wouldn't find this thing? Huey.
So is this a setup that they know that he would basically botch this and get traced?
Why'd you put in the bug?
Dude, you can see it coming. You can just get out of the way.
My champions of the innocent, motherfucker.
Oh, that's what you save your fucking budget for right there, guys. That was very well done. I was about to say, dude, how are you going to fight an invisible man without some imaging? What was your plan? Do you have plans when you do things? Oh, shiza. No, that was clever.
Who the fuck are you?
I'll tell you who you are. Fucking moron. Translucent doesn't even mean invisible. That means semi-transparent.
Okay, that was funny. In his butt cheek.
Is he dead?
Nah, that wasn't mains voltage.
How'd you know the electric could do the job?
Skin's carbon. Highly conductive.
Oh, set up from earlier.
Well, Huey, you just offed one of the 7, mate.
Me? You hit him with a fucking car.
Look, potato fucking potato. We're both in a shitload of trouble.
He attacked us, okay? And you're a federal officer.
You dumbass.
Look, technically I'm not a fed.
What? Then who the fuck are you?
Don't worry about it, kiddo. It's just a little turbulence.
How far is Stillwell willing to go to protect her little secret, buddy?
Dad, aren't you guys friends?
Oh my god.
Won't they investigate that and it'll be super obvious that the plane was taken down by heat vision? Wow. 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 Okay, so that was the first episode of The Boys. And, you know, I definitely think this will end up being a good series. Obviously, I'm a little behind. Everybody else has probably already watched it. I guess they're about to do season 3. But a lot of really interesting acting choices going on. I really liked everybody's non-verbal acting. A lot of great choices going on with little micro expressions, and especially on behalf of the guy playing Homelander, and actually also the lady playing Starlight did a really good job with micro expressions. Everybody did a good job with that. I wonder how much of that was the direction and how much of that was just that all of these actors are really conscientious about the decisions they make with their bodies and their faces. Very interesting though. I'm definitely curious to find out whether Carl Urban's character has literally any plan really whatsoever, or if he's just almost like the Joker from The Dark Knight, just a dog chasing cars, and this is just his crazy vendetta with no real thought going into it, just the desire to do do things, you know. I'm curious of what Compound V is. I think I had already figured out just from the basic setup of the world, just from what I had heard about how, like, because I didn't know there were like lots and lots and lots of heroes. I thought all the heroes were Vought. And when I heard that, my first thought was that Vought must create the heroes somehow. That they must not be naturally occurring. And it also would answer the question of how does a corporation keep a bunch of super beings in line? You know what I mean? Unless, I mean, it would have to be something like, you know, either they're the ones that make them and can therefore maybe take the power away if they want to, or they have tons of little sort of like Batman contingency kind of things for each hero where they know specific weaknesses they could use to take them down if they need to, and or the company is run by a super being who's more powerful than all of them. You know what I mean? I look forward to finding out which of those things is true, or what combination of those things is true. It's a really interesting idea. Like, it seems to directly, it works because it does the opposite of what Bright did. You know, it takes this world and really imagines the things that would be different if we lived in a world where superheroes were commonplace and had jobs and all that sort of things. Like, how would it change entertainment, marketing, crime, not just crime prevention, which of course we all know about, but like, yeah, even things like military contracting, all these things that would be directly impacted by being in a world where there were human beings with the equivalent power of entire armies, you know. I'm curious to see what the structure is in terms of power levels, because it does seem that Starlight is the real deal. Like, she really wants to do good, and I don't know how many of the 7 give a fuck and how many of them are just there collecting paychecks. Like, it looked like Invisible Man, for instance. I think one of the whole points of that scene where they were in the boardroom was to show us that, like, at least for him, and A-Train too, actually, though we saw that with more than just that one scene, for them it's more just about their image and their money, you know. Maeve is a bit of a wild card at the moment because I'm not quite sure what she's getting out of it. Obviously we know that the Deep is at the least the fucking horrible rapist and piece of shit human being, but doesn't necessarily mean he doesn't give a fuck about being a hero otherwise. So I'm definitely curious to see how that works out. Since we're following mostly Starlight and Huey, I'm assuming that she will become involved in whatever machinations Huey and Carl Urban's character put into play to try to take down the 7. Also, I imagine there's going to be significant fallout from the fact that they just killed one of the 7, because, you know, I don't know how much they're going to be able to piece together about what actually happened, but I'm sure that it's not going to be take the much effort to figure out, well, hey, this happened right after that one guy came in here to sign this agreement that he clearly didn't want to sign before. And we know that Invisible Guy likes to hang out in bathrooms, and the guy went to the bathroom, so maybe he was up to something. Plus, they're going to realize that he never cashed a check. And the fact that, like, the crime scene is the guy's workplace. You know, it's not going to take much effort to figure out that he had to have been involved on some level. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to process this. I'm not going to go and do what I typically would do and just binge watch it. I want to give myself time between each episode to really ruminate over what happened and, like, speculate on what will happen in the future. So thanks for checking out my video here and watching me react to the first episode of Amazon's The Boys. I do look forward to seeing where the story goes from here, and I hope that all the bad guys get what's coming to them. Thanks a lot. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe, hit the bell, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.